Hi Kerey, this is Josh Wyatt. Okay, I just want to make a quick video here. I'm going to do Dropbox, and I got all kinds of junk in here, which I'm going to get rid of these pictures. But this folder right here, it's called KZD FPS Game Blood, Sweat, and Fear. That's the one I'm going to share with you. Double click that, and then in that folder there's an Assets folder. In that there is, I think it's either Level 1 Blood, Sweat, and Fear or Level 1 BSF. I'm going to try this one. Open it up. I think it's the Blood, Sweat, and Fear. And then that's the project I have to open, so hit open. And when you open yours, it's going to have to copy all the models and all the stuff into your thing, I'm guessing. I think it will. So it's probably going to take its old sweet time. It's even importing some assets right now because I use my laptop and my regular computer to do stuff. So okay, here we are in the thing, and this is the wrong level. So I'm going to do open scene. The one that you want to use is Level 1 BSF. That's the one you want to use. I'm opening that now. Okay, here we are. I have two monitors, so this is obviously like the editing one, and then in my monitor to the right over here I have the game, or the first-person camera view window, which I'm going to just close out for now. And then I have I'm just gonna slim this whole thing up so that it will all record on the same screen so you can see everything. This is all you really need right here. So I have the inspector window, the window that has the hierarchy in it. So all this stuff is in the game, in the current level, or in the scene that I'm in. This is the stuff that is in the actual assets folder that's in the Dropbox. It's like all the models, even if they're not in the physical scene, they can be taken and pulled into the scene like so. And then where are my controls here? I'm losing my mind. It's a little house that really needs to be scaled up. So anyways, that's oh, here it is. Like, they can be, that's just a basic house with no textures, but I mean, you get the point. You probably know how that works already, but this is where everything is for the game. All the stuff, all the prefabs, all the scripts, everything that's in the whole project. Textures, the whole 9 yards is all right there. So, and then over here, I'm going to get rid of this, right click, delete. Okay, so here we are in this basic level I've built. This front scene here with these boxes and this exploding barrel here, these things and all that. That's stuff that came with that first-person shooter constructor package that I bought. Then over here, a little further down the pathway here is some models that I've created, a couple things that I've downloaded. This saloon here, I created this. It's got stuff on the inside of it. It's pretty well detailed and pretty well built to scale. You know, tables and chairs and stuff. It's got an upstairs on it. Not a lot going on here. I've got a lot of other things, and I've got a lot of other levels that I've, built or started to build under development stuff. It's just, this is just, I'm using this scene right here just to get all the AI proper and the scripting and stuff down. I've got the skeleton package right here. This is one guy, but there's like a actual skeleton data folder down here in the project thing. That is, there's a list of animations, equipment, materials, skeleton. Looks like some kind of there's like a prefab or not a prefab, but these are like all the animations it looks like for them. Like one is, idle, run, waiting for battle, attack, get hit, die, dance, stuff like that. So that's this right here. This is a zombie that was downloaded. These are both fully rigged characters. and I know that the skeleton has his own animations. I don't believe this physical zombie has his own animations or not, but he's rigged so he could use animations. And then I have also this zombie to asset store down here is actually this is another thing I bought out of the asset store. These are 3 different zombie models that you can bring them into the level, and they, like, here's Fat Zombie. He needs to be scaled up, but they like, there he is, and they, you know, they're just basically like the skeleton. They're there. They randomly can, you know, produce text that, you know, random textures that already comes with them. They have a bunch of animations in here. There are some prefabs, but they're not prefabbed and set up to where the AI isn't set up on them. In other words, if you put an animation on them, like, they just sit there and don't do anything. Like over here, the animation is idle. So what I can do is, I'll just give you an idea of, you know, what I'm dealing with here. Where's run scene? Okay, we're going to hit play to run the scene. And since I closed all these windows in my game window, let me see if I can get to my game window. Okay, there we are. Now here's my first person controller. I like the shotgun, but like, you know, this is the walking around. I've done a little bit of adjustments to the you know, to the FPS guy, and you know, right click shoots. Like I said, it can shoot. It creates like a, because I took the terrain and put a, let me show you the terrain here. I'm going to move this aside real quick. The terrain down here somewhere, target, let me find terrain. There it is, terrain. Over here it's got a terrain collider, obviously, so you don't fall through the floor. Then there's use effect script. This came with the FPS shooter, and there's dirt. Obviously, if I change this to wood and I shoot the floor of the terrain, it's going to give me that wood particle animation, or, you know, whatever I'm shooting. I just set it to dirt because, you know, the ground is dirt. So anyways, the you know, here we are with this. Then you know, this is like a blowing barrel. As far as, like, you know, making colliders and stuff, I pretty much got that under control. These things, like, you can't shoot them though. They're just like, I mean, there's nothing really set up on them. They don't really do anything. You know, this zombie he's got an idle animation. He just stands there, and that's all he's going to do because he has no direction. But of course, there's a bunch of other things, and he doesn't even have a collider on him or anything, and he's obviously too big. But I started building colliders for the zombie and this skeleton guy. So real quick, I'll go into the AI part of it. Stop the game here, and then I was working on this zombie here. Up in this menu, the components, there's a rain drop down component. You got controllers, all animation, kinetic controllers, mines. You can attach, you know, behavioral tree mine, which is what they recommend doing, then simple mind, sensors. You know, this is a bunch of stuff that I don't fully understand. Aspects, path. I mean, this rain plugin or whatever it is specifically meant for AI. So anyways, that, you know, they all get set up over here, and like, as you click on the skeleton over there, it shows his in the inspector window, shows the scripts that are attached to this, you know, object or whatever, which this being the skeleton. It's got a character controller, a rain agent script, and, you know, if I go up here to rain and apply, you know, something, I can put a you know, animation request handler, or path would do waypoint, because I know that's how you. So okay, so waypoint script, here it is, you know, and then there's ways to set up, you know, raycast, path, you know, radius. There are tutorials online, and I was I was getting into, following them along and stuff like that. And for me, it's time consuming. Of course, I don't mind doing it. It may be something for you that might be super easy to just throw together. But I'm not sure. So if you want to take a look at it, that would be sweet. There's videos. I just Googled, Rain 1 tutorials or whatever, and was watching some videos on, I think it's Vimo or something like that. There's a bunch of scripts. Like on this guy, there's like a use effects wood. Same thing. What I was trying to do was I wanted to create obviously like a flesh wound impact particle thing like this to put on the enemies, and stuff like that. And there's a lot of, an enemy damage receiver that obviously needs to go on the enemies and stuff like that. So that's what I'm working on. So in other words, just please get back to me when you get a chance, and I appreciate everything. Okay, thanks.